Hello there, Ian here from the volunteering team at Christian Aid. The purpose of this video is to highlight some of the procedures and guidance to volunteering with us, as well as letting you know about some of the resources available to you. It's important you have the key expectations of a role, the time commitment, practical considerations, how you receive communications. And you might be wondering what you should expect from us, from your staff contact, what guidance you need, and maybe how to give us feedback. For all of our volunteering roles, we ensure that there is a volunteer task description in place to give you some clear direction for your volunteering with us. You should already have this, but do reach out to your staff contact or volunteering team if you don't. We want you to be able to share your skills and passions with Christian Aid, so we also put in place a volunteer agreement. So this can be done in a safe way, and there are clear expectations of how you will be supported and what Christian Aid expects of you. All volunteers and staff are asked to sign the same code of conduct, which covers our expectations around behaviour, considering that we're all representing Christian Aid. If you're ever unsure about any of these things, then please do get in touch with us. You will, if you haven't already, have access to the Volunteers Hub. It's a great place online to view lots of resources, and much of the guidance I'll be speaking about in this video can be found there. Along with plenty of role-specific resources, there are prayer resources, news, our volunteering blog, which I do encourage you to read. You can also find about other opportunities to get involved. Let's touch on some of our policy and guidance for you. I don't want this to be the scary part of the video, but please see it as reassurance. We do have a full volunteer policy, which is regularly updated to provide clear guidance on how Christian Aid works with volunteers to ensure consistent good practice. It covers our approach, diversity, recruitment and selection, induction, training, supervision, recognition, and much more. The level of policy knowledge you need very much depends on the role you'll be undertaking. But on the Volunteer Hub, there's a short form guidance to help keep yourself safe, for example, when travelling or working on your own, and keeping others safe, so where safeguarding may be relevant to you. Your role may require a risk assessment, so don't worry. We've created a standard set of considerations for roles where it is needed. They're not overcomplicated, but they cover the key actions that we or you might need to take to ensure that you carry out a role safely. You may also need a personal risk assessment if you have an individual requirement to enable you to carry out the role safely. That's a conversation that you can have with us and your volunteer role manager. There's also guidance on what happens when things don't go right, what steps you can take if you're unhappy with any aspects of your volunteering, or if we needed to discuss anything with you. It's always good to talk something through, and that would be our preferred route, but we do have more formal routes that you can take should you require. Your volunteer handbook. You should receive this digitally, though do request a printed copy if you'd find that easier. It's your welcome pack, as a welcome letter, summary of some of the information from this video, and a place for you to keep track of your key contacts with Christian Aid. You'll also have access to the volunteer portal, a separate website for you to manage your volunteering role. You can keep your details up to date on this secure portal and add your emergency contact details. It's a place to record your volunteering activities. We encourage everyone to do this as it provides a convenient record for you of what you've been doing to make a difference. It also enables us to celebrate and demonstrate the work volunteers are doing and show the value of everyone's time and input. If you haven't already, you'll receive a login for the portal, and we have a separate guide to help you use this. And again, we are here to help if you have any queries. And moving forward, it's good to make a distinction between your volunteer role manager and the volunteering team. You'll have been assigned a staff contact, depending on your role, and they'll take forward the specific support. So if you're fundraising, campaigning, teaching, or working on a project with us, they'll make sure that you have the resources specific to that and be on the phone or email to support you. As the volunteering team, we provide support to all staff and volunteers, and we provide the general resources policy information for volunteering. We support with the induction and administration for new volunteers, troubleshooting along the way, celebration and much more. If your query is general, you want to explore other roles, or are having a problem getting hold of your staff contact, do reach out to us. We produce a quarterly volunteer e-news which contains updates for you, as well as other specific communications that might be relevant to your role. We've managed to get this far into the video without mentioning the impact on COVID to us all, but it's important to know that we always adapt and inform you of any of the latest guidance as any situations change with volunteering, and we'll all explain how this impacts for you with your role. We'll always encourage you to pay attention to any national or local restrictions, which you can always get from the Gov.uk website. And important, of course, is your well-being, and we recognise the challenges that life can bring. So do look after yourself and let us know when there are times when volunteering for you isn't right or isn't possible. And where we can, we'll always signpost you to resources to support yourself. Some roles come with additional training, which may come in the form of a video call or recordings, or even face-to-face. So you will be connected with any opportunities that are directly relevant to your role. Additional opportunities may also come up. So if you see anything that you would like to join in on, from optional training, prayer services and events, we encourage you to get involved. I hope you found this insight into volunteering with us at Christian Aid helpful. We want to make it the best possible experience for you and welcome your feedback. If you have any questions, do get in touch with your staff contact or the volunteering team. And I'll leave you with these words from one of our volunteers, Clive. Volunteering at Christian Aid has provided me with some structure and purpose. It's allowed me to use my skills and experience and offer the opportunity to learn new skills and experience a different working culture. Thank you.